Hello there and welcome back to the channel. I'm your Professor Matthew Breaker. Hopefully you've used this series so far to build some Pokemon, give them the moves that you want, and learn how to play their charge attack mini games, because finally we've hit the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to... Sorry about that. Wrong game. It's time to battle. So let's get into all the rules you need to know about GBL on this episode of Getting Good. So in Go Battle League, they play a format called Blind Threes. This means that you and your opponent are paired up against each other and are both using 3 Pokemon each that neither of you know what the other one's using ahead of time. Your team is going to consist of what is called a lead, a safe switch, and a closer. Your lead Pokemon is what you put in the first spot. It's the one that you want to be used first. The other 2 fill the safe switch and the closer positions. The safe switch is a Pokemon that you can swap to if your opponent's lead Pokemon isn't favorable to your own. The closer is typically a term used for a Pokemon on your team that you have placed to finish battles out with, although it's not always going to be the case. The goal of battling is to knock out all 3 of your opponent's Pokemon before yours are, or the match times out. And if that happens, the player with the most Pokemon at the end, or the ones with the most health left in the battle, will win. It's also possible to tie by knocking each other's Pokemon out at the same time. And at the start of the battle, you and your opponent's lead Pokemon will be revealed to each other, and then a 3-second countdown clock begins. Once it starts, as mentioned in previous episodes, you begin tapping on the screen to activate your quick move. Or you could tap on one of the other 2 Pokemon you have brought so that you could swap positions with. And if you swap a Pokemon, a countdown clock of 1 minute begins before you're allowed to swap Pokemon again. You can see how much estimated time is left by looking at the timer in the small boxes moving slowly. When you or your opponent throw a charge attack, the charge attack mini game will play for the attacker, while the defender gets 5 seconds to decide whether or not to use one of the 2 shields permitted to them. And if you choose a shield, you block the charge attack. And while you may not be able to tell, just note that by using a shield, your Pokemon only took 1 damage from the attack. It's extremely rare that this actually makes a difference in a match, but it's at least important for you to know going forward. Finally, once someone is out of shields, their Pokemon will take the full brunt of the charge attack being thrown at them. So those are the main rules that you need to know. It's not that complicated to get started for a reason, but there's a wide variety of techniques, strategies, and statistics behind battling. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. If you like this series or know somebody who may find it helpful, please share this video with them. Rate and comment on this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell because things are just getting started. Season 2's in the works, and it'll dive deeper into simplifying more complex inner workings of PvP and help you continue your journey from beginner to winner. I'm your Professor Matthew Breaker, and I'll see you on the next season of Getting Good.